Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Design Out of Fashion. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut this lovely fitted skirt and top, a crop top. So for this particular dress, I'm using 3 yards of this Ankara fabric to cut it out. You can see. So the first cutting is going to be the skirt, then the top, and you can see how the sleeve is. So that is all what I'll be taking you through here. So now I'll be folding this into 4 for the skirt, leaving my zip allowance at the back. So let me go and fold it and show it to you. So now this is into 4 places. You can see this is into 2, then into 4 with my zip allowance, which is not constant. You can use any zip allowance of your choice, but here I'm making use of 1.5 inches of zip allowance. So the first thing I'm going to take here is the length of my skirt, which is going to be 24 inches with the seam allowance. 24 inches from here. This is with the seam allowance, as you can see. So I'm going to chalk it out. This is 24 inches. This is after rolling it out. You can see this is my 24 inches with the seam allowance. Then the next thing here is to take the hip point, of 9 inches. And here is the line of the hip point, you can see. So I'll now go back to the waist measurement and take the waist measurement to be 33 inches, and that is 8.25. 8.25 in 4 places is going to give us 33 inches. Then I'll be adding a seam allowance to it. This is my 33 inches here. Then with the seam allowance of 2 inches of seam allowance, and here is it. Then I'll now go back to the hip line and take the hip measurement of 43 inches as well. Then I'll be making use of 10.75 with a seam allowance of 1.5 inches. So I'm making use of 1.5 inches of seam allowance here. Then I make use of 2 inches of seam allowance at the waistline. So I'll now come back to the full length of the skirt here and take the wideness of this area to be 40 inches with the same allowance. So I'm using 10 inches. So from that 10 inches, I'm connecting it up. So at the full length of the skirt is going to be firm. At this area, it will be firm with 40 inches wideness. So the next thing here now is to cut it out. So I'm going to cut out the shape. Now this is after the cuttings. You can see how the shape is. You can see the upper part, I can see the down part. The next thing here is to take where the slit is going to start from at the back. So I'll be using my tape now to take 6 inches up. 6 inches up. Then I'm going to notch the center. Then the next thing here is to take that measurement at the waistline. That is distance of the 2 busts, which is going to be 4 inches. By the time I open it's going to be 8 inches. So I'm going to notch that area as well. So you can see now, you can see the shape, you can see the notches. The next thing here is to cut out the top. I'll be using this to cut my top, the crop top. Then I'll be folding this into 4 with a zip allowance at the back, because there's going to be a zip at the back of this also. Here the folding, I folded it in such a way that it's going to have a zip allowance at the back. You can see my zip allowance, and you can see the back, and see the front. So the first thing I'll be taking here is a length. So I'm using length 18 inches. This is with the same allowance, but the normal length is 16 inches. So after this now, the next thing I'm going to take here is the shoulder measurement from here. So my shoulder measurement here is going to be 8 inches with a shoulder slant of 1 inch. I'm making it of shoulder slant of 1 inch. Then I'm going to connect it to the center of both back and front like this. You can see slantly. Then I'm going to take my arm measurement to be 8 inches as well. 8 inches for the armhole. Then these are half cuts, Then I'm going to take our bust measurement of 40 inches. That is 10 in 4 places to give us 40 inches with the same amount of 2 inches. Then the same measurement to the waist, because the way it is on the thumbnail, you can see it on the picture, the bust measurement must be the same measurement for the waist. So that means I'm making use of that same 10 inches. I'm going to straighten it down the same 10 inches, the same seam allowance. So even though I'm taking the shape or the machine, I'm going to take the same measurement. So you can see now the same seam allowance. Then I'm going to connect it to the bust, to the armhole, then to the shoulder before I can now cut it out. So this is after the cutting of the shape. The next thing is take the neckline, the wideness of the neck and the deepness of the neck. The wideness here I'm making of 3.5 and the deepness I'm making of 1.5. That is just for the back, so I'm cutting it together, you can see. Then I'll now take out the back so that I can load the front neckline with 1.5 inches. That means the front neckline is going to be 3 inches deepness. You can see now, you can see the way I cut it. So after the cutting, the next thing here is to divide the back into 2. So here is after the cuttings. This does not have a dart measurement. So this is the sleeve that I cut out, just a straight sleeve, but it's big. You can see the wideness, not a fitted sleeve. So you just have to cut it big the way it is on the picture. And this is my half cut here. This is how we're going to join into the armhole of the half cut. And here is my straight skirt, you can see. And this is the facing, because the half cut is going to have a facing and the straight skirt is going to have a facing. So let me go and join all this and show you the finishings. Welcome back. Here the finished work so far. This is the sleeve of the crop top, this is the crop top, and this is the straight skirt. You can see how beautiful this turns out. If you're watching for the first time, please make sure you subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials like this. And for those who have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. Always see you in my next tutorial. Bye.